right. All right, so you said, what is it?
See, it's not a light year one. It's like 2 units at once.
Kilometers per hour
Yep.
to meters per second,
No, to miles per second.
or miles per second, sorry. All right. So, let's do it.
Okay.
Kilometers per what?
Hour.
I'm gonna convert that. Am I recording? Yes. To miles per what?
Second.
Second. Right? So, let's just assume we have what? 1 kilometer per hour.
Mm-hmm.
So we draw a train track. Right?
Mm-hmm.
For kilometer, we're trying to get to mile.
Yep.
So
I put 1 mile at top and 1.609 kilometers.
See,
No.
that's what I'm talking about. How did you know that? You went
It,
on
no,
Google.
no, it said it on the textbook.
Oh, it gave you that?
Yeah, it
That's a
gave me-
conversion
yeah.
factor? Okay. Well, I don't remember those odd numbers like that.
Okay, yeah, I get
But
it.
okay, that's fine. What is it?
1.609.
1.609 kilometers,
Yep.
1 mile, right?
Yeah.
So that's it. Right? I like you to go the long way so you can actually know what you're doing.
Okay.
Right? This is too short. And
Yeah.
it's, you know, just requires you, and it requires that you remember this. All right? And what are you doing here?
Taking my class.
Oh, okay. Okay. So now what?
And then I did, now I was trying to get the hours to second, since that's in.
Now we get the
so
hours a second. So how do we do that?
I put 1 hour on top.
1 hour on top,
60 minutes,
60 minutes.
and then the 1 minute, 60 seconds.
Okay. And then 1 minute, 60 seconds.
And that's it, right?
Yes, that's it.
So how did I get, that's what I did.
Right? So kilometer,
Mm-hmm.
right? Mile. Well, no. Wait. This isn't. Oh no, we stopping at miles, right?
Yeah.
Trying to get to miles. So we already there. So we don't have nothing to cancel that. Minutes, and hours. So now we're left with what?
1
Miles. Hold on. Just miles at the
per
top
second.
and seconds at the bottom. Now we do what? 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 gives us what? 1 divided by what?
All that.
1.609 times 60 times 60. The reason why you're probably getting it incorrect is the way you're entering it into the calculator.
Okay.
All right. So how do you enter that into the calculator?
How did I?
Yeah, I'm asking you. How
I
did
did 1 divided by 1.609, and then divided that by 60, and divided it by 60.
See, that's a violation of PEMDAS, right? So what you should be doing is this, right? This right here,
Okay.
right? So you know how to do that on your calculator?
Yeah. Let me do that.
Do 1 divided by open parentheses,
Mm-hmm.
1.609 times 60 times 60, close parentheses, then hit equal.
I got the same answer.
Well, this is right. So
Maybe I typed it in wrong.
yeah, maybe that's what
On
happened.
my laptop.
Yeah.
Okay. And at least I know how to do that, because I was like, I
Right,
swear I
right.
knew how to do this.
Yes, this is right here. Okay.
Light years.
So let's get back to the light year then. Right?
Can we do this example that I got wrong?
Which one?
This example that I got wrong, it was on the.
Okay. What
It
is it?
says, how many meters are in 5.2 light years.
Okay. So how many meters are in 5.2 light years, right?
Mhm.
Right? So,
And it just gave me, what it gave me was that 1 light year is 2.998 times 10 to the 8 meters per second.
no, meters per second is a speed.
It says.
You gotta read that, read
Let
that,
me go
read,
back.
make sure you're reading it thoroughly, right? Meters per second is a speed,
Yeah.
so,
But
I'm not
light
sure.
years is,
huh?
but isn't light a
Wait,
light?
let's read it again, let's slow down and read it again slowly.
Okay, I think I wanna open it up and look because this is, I just like kinda wrote, I didn't write the full question out.
Okay, well, that might be the problem,
Yeah.
part of the problem right there, yeah.
This is bad, right?
Huh?
This is bad, right?
Yes, recitation. This is the recitation part of the lab. What did you think it was? The regular lab, like where we do experiments and stuff?
Yeah.
That's on Tuesdays. You should know that. You didn't remember that from last semester?
Yeah,
I know you knew that.
Okay, I got it now.
Yeah, that's why I asked you what
Oh,
you
okay,
doing?
yeah, now it makes sense why you asked that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll be back Tuesday.
Okay, yeah, it says how many meters are there in 5.2 light years? And it
Okay.
says a light year is a distance light travels in 1 year at the
Right.
speed of 2.998 times 10 to the 8.
Okay, you heard what you just said?
Yes.
At
light
the
years.
what?
At the speed.
Speed.
Yeah.
2.998 times 10 to the what? 8 meters per second. That is the speed of light, right? Speed of light is this number. We just know this,
Yeah.
okay?
So,
And because we also know, right, that, and this is what we're really gonna get into in the next chapter, which is mechanics, basic mechanics, right? Is that the speed of any object is what? Distance divided by time, right? Distance divided by time, right? So if I know the speed of light, right? And I know that we wanna know, the distance that light covers in 1 year. Well, actually in 5.2 years. But we wanna start, we could do 1 year and then we could do what? Multiply times 5.2. So let's just do 1 year, 1 light year, right? So if I know the speed, which is this, right? That's what, 2.998 times 10 to the 8 meters per second equals, right? And this is gonna be my distance. This is what I wanna know right here, right? And the time is gonna be what? 1 year. Only problem is we need to put the year into what?
Seconds.
Yeah, you sound like you
Seconds,
was
because
guessing.
it's meters per second, so
Yes,
yes.
yes. Right? So 1 year. Oh, so we just do our little thing, right? And we do 365 days, 1 year, 1 day, 24 hours. 1 hour, 60 minutes, or let's go 1 hour, 3,600 seconds, skip, yep.
Can you slow down a bit?
Can I slow down? Actually, no. That's the point of the videos. Got me?
So I don't have to be here, I can just watch the videos?
You can. That's up to you. That's totally up to you.
Okay.
All right. Have a good day.
It's
So I did start out right, cause I did all this, and I got 3.15 times 10 to the 7 seconds.
What is it?
3.15 times 10 to the 7.
Yes, that's
seconds.
correct. 3.1 what?
5.
15 times 10 to the 7 seconds.
Okay, so I guess I did this wrong, cause this is just a speed for 1 year, not 5.2. So
So,
I have to multiply this by 5.2.
this is not the speed for 1 year.
What?
What is this?
Oh, this is 1 year.
In terms
seconds.
of seconds.
Yeah,
Okay, we gotta slow down, right?
yeah.
This is why I'm telling you, right? When we do problems, right, we gotta make sure, and when we get into a next chapter, see, I haven't gone over it yet, but when we get into a next chapter, I'm gonna give you a certain techniques where it's gonna help you keep track of what you're doing, because what happens is, there are so many steps in some of these problems that you're gonna forget what you were trying to solve for to begin with. It happens all the time to all of us.
That's gonna be my problem right now.
Okay? So this is just the time, right?
In seconds for 1 year.
All right? So now, if I know the time and the speed, I can calculate what?
Distance.
Distance. So my distance that light travels in 1 year is what?
Times time.
Speed times time. 2.99 times 10 to the 8 meters per second, right? And then what? 3.15 times 10 to the 7 seconds, right?
And then I got 9.44 times 10 to the 15.
Okay, 9.44 times 10 to the 15, and that's gonna be in what?
Meters.
Meters. So what is this?
That's the distance in 1 year.
Okay, so what do I do with that?
Multiplied by 5.2. That's what I didn't multiply by 5.2.
Okay? And so there's a reason why I said I couldn't slow down, right? Because you're gonna have 5 problems on the exam. Okay? And you need to be moving at the pace that I'm moving.
Wait, the exam or the quiz?
Well, the quiz, no, we're not gonna have 5 on the quiz. Hold on 1 second. Hey, I'm gonna call you right back, Joe. All right. What's your question?
Can you multiply the 3.15 by the 5.2 and still get the same answer, or would it be different?
The 3.15
The seconds by the,
by the 5.2.
or do you have to wait until you multiply by the other thing first?
Well, how would you, I mean, I don't know, like, that's another thing, right? So with math, there's a lot of different ways you can do things, right? As long as you don't break any rules, and it's logical, okay? So, that's why I'm not gonna say no, but, yeah, I would have to see. It could be, maybe, I don't know, maybe. But I know we need to do this step though, to get this distance. Y'all following that? We absolutely have to do this step right here. Speed, I call it X. Well, no, that's distance. I always call X, distance X. Okay? That's just a habit instead of D. So if I say X, it means D, distance. So yeah, we gotta do that in order to get this number right here. And then once we get this number, this is for 1. So then I'll just do what? Multiply it times 5.2. It's gonna give me the 5.2 light years, the distance in meters.
That makes sense now.
I got it? All right. And going back to what we talked about on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yes, right? So, yes, it should be the smaller one
Why?
because it's, so we can make the math. I was thinking about it on the way up here, driving up here, right? Because, and I might end up confusing you more, but let's see. I remember is one of them was what, 92, and one of them was 100, right? And then the difference is 8, right? And so 8 divided by 92, right, was what? 9.34%, right? So then that means that, yeah, obviously, right? So that means, yeah, it has to be like 92. So 92 plus what? Plus what? 8% of 92 should give me 100. You follow what I'm doing? Right? So because I use this, if I had 100 here, this math wouldn't work out. Right? Because we're doing, remember what I said, what a percentage is part of a whole. Okay? So when it says, which one is bigger or blah, 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 right? This one is bigger, right? 100 obviously is bigger than 92, right? And so when it says by what percent, right? You have to, when you say what percent, then that means part of it is what, 92? And then whatever percentage you calculate has to be the other part, which would be 8. So that's why it has to be 9.3. That's why this has to be 92, right? Because if it's 8, if you do 8, what's 8 divided by 100?
0.08.
Okay, right? Is that right?
Yeah, 0.08.
Yeah, 0.08, right? 0.08, right? And so that would be 8%, right? So this would be 8%, right? 8%, okay? And so if I did 92 plus, right? Because we're saying, if we were saying it was, if we divide by 100, right? Then we get the 8%, right? Well, whatever that number is, we get here, right? 8% of 90, of 100. When we add it back to this, it should give us 100, right? Actually, it does. That's just like some fuzzy kind of math. I don't know. But I just say, always take the smaller one. Because if we go back to the first one, we did on when was that we did the first one? With the race, 1,500 meter race.
Yeah.
So did we take what did we take, the smaller one or the larger one? We probably took the larger one. So it probably was wrong. So this should be 9.3%.
No, we did the smaller one.
Did the smaller one?
We did the 1,500. not the
Oh, okay, so yeah. And I guess that one came out right, probably. Yeah. Was that one of the homework problems?
Yeah,
The 1,500 meter race?
yeah, 6.6%.
Yeah. So yeah. All right, so just take the small one. I'm always gonna give you the small one, all right? I ain't gonna trick you on that.
It's on the book.
Take the smaller one, okay? Yeah,
Okay.
that's not really that important, you know? That has nothing to do with physics, that's all math. So, do we have any other questions, concerns, or comments? Yeah,
It's number 24 on page 18.
okay. What about it?
It says, a standard baseball has a circumference of approximately 23 centimeters.
So was that one of your problems that I assigned to you?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
So you just wanna do all of them?
Wait,
Or-
what did you assign?
I assigned problems on mastering physics.
Oh, no, I don't think this is on there.
Okay, so you just wanna solve all of them?
Just this one. I was
Okay,
confused
well, let's
about.
go, come on.
A standard baseball has a circumference of approximately 23 centimeters.
Uh-huh.
It
If a baseball has the same mass per unit volume as a neutron or a proton, about what would its mass be?
So it's, what circumference has a what?
A neutron or a proton?
No, the baseball has a circumference of,
Oh, wait, I lost it, hold on. 23 centimeters.
you say what?
23 centimeters.
Alright. And keep going, I'm listening.
If a baseball had the same mass per unit volume as a neutron or a proton, what would its mass be?
This right here, this is what was on canvas, but it's.
Oh, we're not gonna do that. So, we're not gonna do that. Okay, so scratch that. So there's a reason why I give you certain problems. That's not what we're doing here. Okay?
Hi, this right here is what was on canvas, but I didn't know that this was something we was gonna do. I thought you were supposed to just log in and get started, 'cause that's what it's just saying on campus.
So
It
you
was an
didn't,
assignment,
well, just, yeah, you just log in and probably,
like complete the registration.
yeah, or how
Yeah.
to.
Oh,
how
I
to-
was just making sure. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, so listen, folks. I can't solve every problem in this book, and there's probably not very many people around here that can. Okay? So I give you certain problems intentionally.
Yeah.
All right?
Well, I said, okay,
Okay?
the one that you assigned, it's like the light year one, but the,
Next part was how many astronomical units are there in 5.2 light years? I didn't know where to start for that one.
Okay. All right. You said what? How many astronomical units in
Are
what?
there in 5.2 light years?
All right, 5.2 light years, and how many AUs, right?
Okay, and it tells us that 1 AU is
1.5.
1.5
Right, 1.5 times what?
10 to the 8.
1.5 turns 10 to the 8 kilometers, right?
So that's the distance, right?
Yes.
That's all I wrote down, but I didn't know what to do after.
Okay, so, first of all, we got the distance for 1 light year in meters. What's that?
9.44 times 10 to the 15.
Okay, so distance, so y'all should pretty much have that memorized by now, right? Distance of 1 light year, 1 light year, distance of 1 light year, in meters, right? Is what? 9.44 times 10 to the, what, 8?
15.
15.
Meters, sorry.
15 meters, right? And so, in order to find out what, 5.2, I just do
Times,
that number times 5. What is it?
4 point, wait, that number times 5.2, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 4.91 times 10 to 16.
4.91 times 10 to the 16. What?
Meters.
Meters. All right? So now we have a distance. All right? Or we always had a distance, but we got it in meters now. So now we can change this to kilometers, right?
Yeah.
How we do that?
Hold on.
4.9 times 10 to the 16 meters. Right?
Yeah. And then, 1,000 meters at the bottom,
1,000 meters at the bottom,
and 1
1
kilometer,
kilometer at the top.
and then just divide those.
Well, we can keep going, right?
But we don't need to, right?
Yeah, we're trying to get to AUs.
Oh, so, yeah, I don't know.
Huh? You don't know? What you don't know?
What's, cause what's after that?
Look at the
Oh,
conversion factor at the
Oh,
top.
okay, so 1.5
1.5
times
times 10 to the 8,
10 and then 180 at the top.
and then 180 at the top. Yeah. Kim, yep. What you get?
It did multiply.
Huh?
It's supposed to be 6.3 times
It's the
10.
most people I ever had show up for a recitation. I can't believe it.
I got 3.26 times 10 to the 20.
Huh?
3.26 times 10 to the 20. No?
That's too big. Anybody got something else?
6.3 times 10 to the 4th.
That might be. 6.3 times 10 to the 4th. That sounds about right. Huh?
I have 3.3 times 10 to the 5th.
That sounds reasonable too. So we gotta figure out who's right. So, are we adding, when we enter in our calculator, are we doing 4.9 times 10 to the 16 divided by, open parentheses, 1,000 times 1.5 times 10 to the 8, close parentheses? That's what we doing? Whoever did that, they're right.
So, okay, how'd you say type this in?
So, everything across the top, 4.9 times 10 to the 16. That's everything across the top. This is 1, this is 1.
Right.
Divided by, open parentheses, everything across the bottom. This is understood to be 1, right?
Yeah.
1 times 1,000 times this number. So, I don't have to write 1 again, right? 1,000 times 1.5 times 10 to the 8. Oh, kilometers. Ouch. Kilometers. Right?
Okay. Yeah, I got 3.3 times 10 to the 5th.
All right. 3.3 times 10 to the 5th. Astronomical units. 3.3 times 10 to the 5th AUs. All right? Yeah, 24 is very hairy. It's a lot of work. Anybody got any other questions, concerns, or comments? No questions? Everybody did the homework?
No.
Nope. Okay.
So the quiz is gonna be how many questions?
3, 2, 1. Might be 1.
How many
Just
questions?
depends on how I feel.
That's not straightforward.
Yeah, but you know, my 1 can be 1A, B, C, D, E, and F.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I focus on quality as opposed to quantity. So when you ask me how many questions on the test, that's kind of really don't mean nothing in my class. Yeah. I think y'all gonna be all right though. Like I said, this is definitely the most engaged bunch I've had in a minute.
Because I can't fail a quiz. I cannot fail a quiz.
Nah, you can. You can fail it. Like I told you in the beginning, I failed many of the exams, all exams. Some classes I failed all the exams. I still bad.
You having a quiz, like, this opportunity
Yeah, that's what I mean, like,
Can't waste it.
But just a
Yeah.
grade, but you know, you're looking at a number as a, you know, as pass or fail. Nah. It's not that easy. But I hope some people have taken the, especially if you took the time to show up today. I hope you took some time out to at least look at the stuff and try to come up with some kind of questions, right? As opposed to just showing up today and not having no questions and not blah, 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 right? So this is how we'll do it every Thursday, right? Like, I'm not gonna come up here and lecture. I don't have nothing to talk about.
what is questions?
It's questions. It's all y'all. Y'all lead the discussion. Y'all tell me what we gonna talk about.
6 weeks.
And once we finish talking, then guess what? We out.
Okay, and that's what it's about.
That's helpful.
And times 10.
So, going once, going twice. No more questions. Concerns and comments. We've been here for 30 minutes. Well, like I said, y'all can always text my phone. I mean, well, we ain't got that much time left, all right? The quiz is tomorrow. So, like I said, if you don't get it out by now, right now, then, you know. But like I say, it's just a test, y'all. It's a quiz to, so I can get to know where you stand. That's it. Okay? All right.
I have Jack on basketball.